I'm Paul. I'm a U.S. Army combat veteran. Ukraine analysis is what I do on my YouTube channel, but I also do larger national security analysis, and I have a newsletter. It's totally free. It is non-clickbait national security news, right? And every issue in the Strategic Sitrep, you can sign up for free. Link is right there. We drop a weekly newsletter of the biggest national security news stories of the week. And as you can see, we give you a quick summary of what it is and a so what, why it actually matters, because that's what a lot of national security news coverage doesn't actually tell you. It doesn't tell you what matters. So sign up for free, strategicsitrep.com. And of course, I also have my own site. It runs basically like Patreon. It's combatvetnews.com. I have additional free news stories. It's basically a Ukraine conflict news site. All my YouTube videos on here for free. And if you become a member, it is the best way to support my channel and what I do. And any one of these tiers is going to get you access to an exclusive room on the Discord and access to the members only video, which drops every Friday. It's all the combat footage analysis that I can't do on YouTube, that I can't do on Patreon. It's pretty intense, but it's the only way we can get an insight into the reality on the ground. So again, if you're new, please consider supporting me through those two venues. Okay. I want to talk about this because this is Ukrainian forces using a Pegasus drone to take out a Russian surveillance UAV. And let's just watch this, right? They point out, they call it Army of Drones. And you can see here, this is unusual because, look, it observes a Russian drone up here. And then it says it's a surveillance UAV. But this drone has this little targeting reticle. In fact, it's the only thing it has. And look, it actually deliberately attacks the surveillance UAV. What's interesting about this? The thing that interests me the most is that the evolution of drone conflict in this war is almost step for step paralleling the evolution of aerial combat in the First World War, right? Fixed wing aircraft were developed initially as reconnaissance vehicles, and they were so effective. They really were incredibly effective reconnaissance vehicles during the much slower pace of combat in the First World War. And it was an unprecedented level of battlefield insight. But the first fighter aircraft were really interceptors. They intercepted reconnaissance aircraft to prevent the enemy from getting good reconnaissance data. And before long, you had dedicated reconnaissance aircraft and dedicated interceptors, air-to-air fighters. And then, of course, it started to evolve more, and the arms race continued. And soon you're going to see some of these drones probably equipped to protect themselves against these basically interceptor drones. So you're going to see this evolution, and we're seeing it in real time right here, watching in this drone footage, right? Surveillance drones are now being constructed specifically just to counter the enemy's surveillance efforts. And that's really it. Hey, Fabian Hoffman, thank you for the €5. Ooh, timestamps. Yeah, to the site's videos. Yeah, we are still working. We're working through Wix, and we are really trying to find a better video player. Yeah, the higher tiers get you things like shout outs. Like they're the guys who I shout out at the end of videos and stuff.